You may not have heard of this term systemic design before, but it is a term that is starting to become more popular. And it's to do with this renaissance of systems approaches within the field of design. So what I mean by systems thinking is thinking about the world as complex wholes. As a systems thinker, you look at things at multiple scales, from multiple different perspectives, look at it over time. And systems thinking is really just a bunch of tools to help us deal with more of the complexity of the world by giving you a framework for doing that. Design, which I think is very close to the way that Rotman would define design thinking as being this human-centered approach, which is highly collaborative and co-design in nature, that it is using visual methods to externalize our thinking and then synthesize and use generative prototyping, iterative type approaches to bring new to the world ideas into practice, into being. So when you get these two ideas and you combine them, that's what I mean by systemic design, is that we're using systems tools, we're using designerly tools, and we're trying to synthesize the two because I think they nicely complement each other. They're both tools for dealing with complexity. Systems thinking helps you zoom out and get a broader picture of context. Design thinking helps you zoom in on those leverage points and actually prototype tangible solutions, actions to improve the situation. So this is Bjørge Sevelson, who's the head of the Oslo School of Architecture and Design. And this is the way that he talks about systemic design as being this intersection between the design and systems thinking. He calls it a field of possibilities, and basically you can play anywhere in that space that links both systems thinking, systems practice, design thinking, and design practice. And so we have a large portfolio of projects that we're working with in the government of Alberta, and sometimes they err towards more of the designerly side, like a regional dashboard that we created for the Innovation and Advanced Education Ministry. And sometimes they're more at the systems side, like the integrated resource management system that we're doing across the natural resource development pod. But we have this very flexible toolkit that, depending on the particular challenge, you can mix and match them in different ways and come up with a unique approach to a unique problem. So why do we use systemic design? This is not a silver bullet, but what it does do is it helps you to appreciate more of the complexity of a situation. Most of the clients that we deal with, our team sees ourselves as an internal consultancy. So we work with all the different ministries, even though we're housed out of the Department of Energy. But we think of our clients as what we bring to them is being able to appreciate more of the complexity, more of the diversity of the stakeholders that they're dealing with, and be able to make sense of all of that in order to provide more innovative and more robust options to put forward to decision makers.